I like to think I'm pretty good at job interviews. I know how to play up to my accomplishments without sounding too braggy. How to walk that fine line between funny and professional. Talking to recruiters looking to hire me doesn't really faze me anymore. But there's one question that gets me every time. Sometimes it's preceded by, why do you choose OU? Sometimes it starts with a discussion of football. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere at all. So, where did your parents go to college? Now, that's not to say I am ashamed of my parents, even remotely. I love them, and I am the person I am today because of them. But when someone asks this question, they're expecting a different answer. They expect me to say OU or some other flagship. They expect my parents to be doctors or lawyers or professors. They're expecting my parents have gone to college. I talk pretty openly about the fact that I'm a first-generation student. It's not exactly a secret. But when someone who has multiple degrees asks, it feels more like a trap. Because for me, to be first generation doesn't just mean that my parents didn't go to college. It means that most of the people from my high school didn't either, since school systems are often grouped by income level. It means that when I got accepted to OU, I cried. And then I cried again when I saw my scholarships for the first time, because it felt real for the first time. It means that in college, I once pronounced bourgeoisie as bourgeois, because I've only seen it written down, and I'm terrified of mispronouncing words I don't know well. It means that in the 4th grade, my parents sat me down and told me they couldn't help me with my homework anymore, and that I was on my own. None of these things are my parents' fault, of course. They're indicative of larger societal issues. Education isn't truly accessible to everyone who wants it. And those without it are looked down on by those who have the resources to achieve higher education. My dad wanted to go to college and was accepted, but decided not to go so he could go help support my grandma. My mom, she had other plans. Neither of these options are wrong in the slightest. Coming from a family without money and a school district without economic classes doesn't mean I'm any less competent. But that doesn't stop others' implicit bias from believing so. And here's the thing. I truly don't believe managers and recruiters are asking this question maliciously. Sometimes it just comes up naturally in the course of conversation, such as, did you see that game last weekend? What? And here's the thing. I'm not risking a job over someone's incorrect opinions of my skills based on a tiny sliver of my family's life. I am more than my parents' education level, and for that, I am more than mine.